Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for taking some time out to join us for the virtual launch of Tecasafe One, which is the newest fabric offering from TenCate Protective Fabrics. We're very excited that you could be here. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Stuart Perry. I'm the brand communications manager for TenCate Protective Fabrics here in North America. Joining me on our, panel today, Mr. Ryan Ellis, Director of Sales for North America, Industrial, and of course, Mr. Robert Self, who is our Director of Quality Assurance and Technology. The launch today, we're going to be talking about this great new fabric called Tecasafe One. We feel like in the market, at certain points, there are watershed moments where things really change. And we're hoping that this is a fabric that's not only going to change the way that people look at their workwear, but how they work. Now, this isn't going to be some dry presentation. It's virtual. We know we all want to be face-to-face. We all want to be meeting each other at trade shows and seminars and so forth. But since we can't do it that way, we're going to do it virtually. But before we get into all the serious business and all the fun we're going to have, I think it might be nice to take just a couple of moments and explain to you guys who we are here at TenCate Protective Fabrics. And in order to explain who we are and what it is that we do, we prepared a short video. Let's take a look at it. TenCate Protective Fabrics is a global company with offices and facilities on 3 continents. At TenCate Protective Fabrics, we're proud to continue our 300-year-old manufacturing tradition as we design, develop, and produce fabrics that bring out the best in professionals, in work, as well as in life. TenCate Protective Fabrics is a manufacturer of protective textiles. We oversee and approve every step of production, all the way from the yarn to the finished fabric. This puts us in a very unique position. You see, we do it all ourselves. We create the right fabrics for the right applications. We give end users the confidence they need to get the job done. All of our U.S. manufacturing is done at 4 state-of-the-art facilities located in Georgia and all within an hour of our corporate headquarters in Union City. Our European headquarters are located in Nijverdal in the Netherlands, as well as an additional dyeing and finishing facility. This office serves the European market. We also have an office in Bangkok that serves the Asia-Pacific region. This gives TenCate Protective Fabrics a truly global reach and puts our fabrics in markets where they truly need innovative, creative solutions. TenCate Protective Fabrics, made for life. Now that you know a little bit more about who we are and what we do, let's address why we're all here today, and that is the virtual launch of Tecasafe One. Now, we're heralding this as the new era of IFR for all. Now, that sounds a little bit like hyperbole. Is it really that big a deal? Well, I don't know. I'm just a marketing guy. I think who needs to explain this is probably Mr. Ryan Ellis, who's going to explain to us how we arrived at a point where we can say this truly is a new era of IFR for all. Ryan, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, thank you, Stuart. As with everything we do at TenCate, the story of Tecasafe One really begins with the consumer. 2 years ago, we took a deep dive into the industrial safety wear market across multiple FR segments to better understand what consumers really want out of their flame-resistant fabrics. The results weren't really shocking. They want a better comfort, specifically though, more breathability in order to stay cooler and drier on the job. But we didn't really learn much there. It turns out we were asking the wrong question. What we should have been asking is, if that's the case, then why don't more consumers choose more comfort and breathability out of their flame-resistant fabrics they choose?
Well, that's quite a statement, Ryan. But help me out here. What does that mean? I don't get it.
Well, I'll take it one step further. As part of that research we did, we learned that over 60% of the market still relies on chemically treated cotton. If they want better comfort and breathability, that's not the solution. It's no secret that when it comes to better performance, inherent blends are the ultimate solution. And that's why at TenCate, we have been making inherent products for over 50 years now, because we believe in the benefits they provide the end user.
50 years. So you're telling me that people will wear a treated fabric when there are more comfortable options available? Is that what you're telling me?
Unfortunately, yes. The reason for that is price. Want and need are two different things. What they really wanted is better comfort, but what a lot of consumers and decision makers need is something that fits within a specific budget. Right. And unfortunately, inherent options often come with a higher price tag, upwards of 40% depending on the option. Wow. So when you start to think about it, whether you're a safety manager purchasing for 1,000 plus employees or you're an end user trying to stretch every dollar out of your annual allocation, even though you want better comfort and performance, that's a difficult choice to make. If consumers continue to purchase chemically treated cotton simply because of the price point it's at, then we'll just have to design an inherent blend solution that gives them the performance they deserve at a price point they can afford. That's why we developed Tecasafe One, to be that first step out of chemically treated cotton and that first step towards an inherent FR solution.
So when you say you developed Tecasafe One, now let me make sure I understand this. It sounds like there was a lot of communication with the end users and the people that were going to wear it. They wanted something light and breathable. So when you say you engineered Tecasafe One, what did you do? Just take a nice premium blend and sort of dumb it down or make a less good version of it? Is that how it was done? No,
it was definitely much more difficult than that. Designing Tecasafe One proved to be a formidable challenge. We're talking about creating an inherent fabric at a price point to that of entry-level cotton, but better across the board, specifically around breathability, which is the number one thing consumers ask for. Trying to create a new level of comfort at a price point that's well below anything we currently offer forced us to have to think differently. We had to start with a whole new design and create a whole new technology to make this work. But ultimately, it was the right thing to do for the consumer. And in the end, we felt we delivered on that. That's why we're here today to introduce to you Tecasafe One. Tecasafe One, right out the gate, gives everything the consumer wants. They wanted comfort, better breathability. Tecasafe One provides 5 times the breathability of chemically treated cotton in a lightweight 5.7 ounce design. It's NFPA 2112 certified with ARC flash rating and PPE 2. It's the inherent performance they deserve at a price point they can afford. Welcome to the new era of IFR for all.
New era of IFR for all. Do we have a slide where we could see those important facts? There we go. Tecasafe One. So this is what we mean when we say the new era of IFR for all. That's inherent flame resistance at a price that's comparable to FR treated cotton, which is what most end users are wearing. We learned what the genesis of Tecasafe One is. So we answered the question that end users want breathability. So to tell us a little more about comfort and the ultra breathability, I'm going to ask Robert Self to explain to us what are really the high points when it comes to the comfort and breathability of this fabric, Tecasafe One. Robert?
Thanks, Stuart. I'm really excited to come here and talk about Tecasafe One today. Comfort, the number one thing that's asked for with this fabric. How did we achieve it? What is it? Comfort's really 3 things. Comfort's the weight of the fabric. The weight of the fabric makes a major difference. How much weight is on a wearer, whether that be coverall or shirt, makes a major difference in the amount of stress that they feel. So the lighter weight the fabric, the more comfortable it's naturally going to be. The next part of comfort is moisture management. Moisture management is the ability to let the body's skin work the way it's supposed to let heat get out of the body and make the wearer more comfortable. Right now, most fabrics are made from either hydrophobic fibers that repel water, or hydrophilic fibers that soak in water. A lot of people right now are wearing fabrics that are made out of all hydrophobic fibers. Hydrophobic fibers are repelling water. So as you sweat, the sweat gets against the fabric, and the fabric itself acts like a plastic bag. It keeps that sweat in, it keeps the heat in, and makes the wearer uncomfortable. They tend to be cold in the winter and hot in the summer. With summer coming up, it's not really a good time to be like that. The other types of fabrics are made out of all hydrophilic fibers. So they soak up water. So as you sweat, the moisture is absorbed by the fabric and it just sits there. It builds up, it gets heavy, it gets clammy, it gets uncomfortable, and it keeps the wearer from being comfortable. So what we've done with Tecasafe One, it's a combination of hydrophilic and hydrophobic fibers. The hydrophilic fibers serve to wick the moisture away from the body, where the hydrophobic fibers allow that moisture to spread out and evaporate. It creates an evaporative cooling effect, keeping the wearer cool, allowing that heat to escape their body, and the cooler they are, the safer they're going to be able to work.
So really, we're looking at perhaps a reduction of heat stress through this.
Exactly.
So this is how we achieve ultra breathable lightweight. Now that explains how it works, and that's great, Robert. But I'm not a textile engineer. Okay, how did we do it? How do you get this level of performance, this Category 2 PPE 2 level of performance, out of a 5.7 ounce fabric? How did we accomplish that? What's the magic? What do we do here?
And that's really the secret. 2 years ago, we kind of thought of this as almost an impossible mission. It's very difficult to be able to combine all those different properties to make a NFPA 2112 certified fabric, a NFPA 70E PPE Category 2 compliant fabric, and make it lightweight, 5.7 ounces, so very lightweight in comparison with other HRC2 fabrics, but also comfortable and breathable. It's kind of amazing. The way we did it, we actually had to leverage our state-of-the-art yarn formation and weaving technologies, as well as carefully selecting the right raw materials to be able to put the right fibers in the right place. So in more detail, what we did is we took the fibers that provide the arc and the thermal protection, and we put them on the outside of the fabric. So they're facing the hazards that end users face to be able to protect them. Then we took the fibers that are designed to provide comfort, provide moisture management, to be soft. We put those on the inside, facing the skin, so that we're able to keep the wearer comfortable. So in the end, you're able to be as protected as you might be in a heavier weight fabric, but still have that lightweight breathability to keep the end user comfortable.
So it sounds like there's really a lot of technology that has gone into this.
It took quite a bit of work. It took every bit of those 2 years of development time.
Takes guys a lot smarter than me, I can assure you that. But Robert, I got to be honest. We're talking about this great new product. You've explained to us how it works, what it does, but I still have some lingering questions. We're talking about this as the new era of IFR for all. That's inherent flame resistant. Now I know that chemically treated fabrics are protective. They're FR, yes?
That's correct.
I really need to understand, what is the difference between inherently flame resistant and just flame resistant? I mean, it's clear. I don't know. Clear it up for me. I don't get it.
There's really two different kinds of flame resistant fabrics, and they're known by how they become, or how are they flame resistant, where it gets that flame resistance from. There's chemically flame resistant fabrics, chemically treated flame resistant fabrics, and inherently flame resistant fabrics, or IFR. With chemically treated flame resistant fabrics, it gets the flame resistance from a superficial chemical treatment. The chemical treatment actually sits on the outside of the fiber itself, imparting flame resistance. Inherently flame resistant fabrics, it's just that, it's inherent. It's a permanent attribute of the fiber. You also have to be careful on how you launder it. Laundering in hard water or including other chemicals like bleach can significantly degrade that flame resistance as well. And so over time, what may be protective today might not be protective later. Inherently flame resistant fabrics, because it's a permanent attribute, it's part of the fiber itself, it doesn't change over time. So as it's washed, as it's worn, the flame resistance never changes. Matter of fact, the flame resistance itself will far outlast the actual lifespan of the garment.
Okay. So it'll be FR forever, is what we're saying.
Exactly.
FR forever. Okay, so we've learned about Tecasafe One, the genesis of where it came from. We've learned about how it works and what it does, and now we can understand the difference between inherently flame resistant and just flame resistant. So that's why this is a new era of IFR for all. Now we've been over a lot of stuff and we've learned some things about Tecasafe One. We've given away some great prizes. So I think to give us a little summary about what this new era of FRI for all really means, I'm going to kick it over back to Ryan, and he's going to sort of try to wrap up the Tecasafe One story, and then we'll come back and do another giveaway. Ryan, take it away.
Thank you, Stuart. Well, the story ends where it began. Tecasafe One was built for you, the consumer. Tecasafe One was built to get consumers like yourself out of chemically treated cotton into a better inherent solution. You want a comfort, better breathability, Tecasafe One delivers on that across the board with a lightweight 5.7 ounce design that delivers 5 times the breathability of chemically treated cotton. If price is a limiting factor, Tecasafe One delivers all that and gives you inherent performance at the same price point that you are currently at with your chemically treated cotton. It's time to make the switch. So whether you're a safety manager or end user, call whomever you get your garments from. Go to the brands you work with, go to the distributors you work with, give them a call, ask them to make the switch. Start a wear trial, get things moving today. We've got fabric available, ready to go, and it's time to jump on the wagon to the new era of IFR for all.
So, guys, we had some fun today, right? Yep. We learned a lot of stuff. but a great new fabric. And really what's at the root of all this, what I want you guys to take away from this experience, here's what we do. We make protective textiles that go into PPE for people. That's all we do. We don't make car seats, we don't make trampolines, we don't make awnings. We make only protective textiles that go into PPE to protect people like you, people who are individuals, people who live their lives. We want you to be as confident on the job as you can be, knowing that you're protected. We want you to work a full day, face the hazards you face, and then go home to see your loved ones at night. That's why we're in this business. We want to protect people. Now, I say we make protective textiles. Yeah, sure, that we sell them every day. That's what we sell. We sell protective textiles. But that's not what we do. What we do is protect people. People like you, individuals. And that's why we say TenCate Protective Fabrics makes truly intelligent textiles that are made for life. You guys stay safe out there, and on behalf of all of us at TenCate Protective Fabrics, we hope to see you again very, very soon. Hopefully things will get back to normal and we'll be out there. Please feel free to contact us. We've got some contact information. You can reach us if you have questions about Tecasafe One or anything else. Please feel free to contact us, and we'll see you guys as soon as we can, okay? Bye-bye, guys. Bye, everybody. Have a good day.